With having so much success, you have to have other guys who are pros around you. And I think it's become less of a debate, but I hear it a lot. Everybody says Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Fair point with all the rings and everything, but a lot of people put Drew Brees up there as well as far as like pure quarterback talent. What do you think made him so great?
His accuracy, his work ethic, his attention to detail. When he got with Sean Payton, dude, I mean, they were lights out. And Drew, look, I saw Drew like practice a whole game after practice. Like he would literally on Friday, he'd be in the indoor by himself for hours, just play action, doing the whole script, the whole play script, what they were going to have, just visualizing. And then me and him would have certain bets in the weight room because I was a big weight room guy on Friday.
Yeah.
And so we'd have certain bets after he'd do all that, just me and him be the last ones in there, and just like those things. But he's also the first one in the building. And so the work ethic, the attention to details, his accuracy, his ability to be able to adjust and also continue to try and be a leader. For you to play that long, you're in different generations. You know what I mean? He's like 38, 39, 40. When you're trying to be on the same level or lead a 21-year-old, listen to a completely different type of music with a completely different type of vibe. So like understanding that point. And I would never forget because when I went back to New Orleans, you know, I had spent 2 years in Carolina and we were really good that last year in Cam's MVP year. And Drew asked me one time, like, what was like the biggest thing that you learned? And I said, you know, Drew, honestly, I went to Carolina with like this one opinion of like what a quarterback's supposed to be. And it was you. The way you did things, your approach, like. And then I went and played with Cam and I learned it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Because they're not the same.
Completely different.
Completely different, right?
But impact.
But I've never seen a player more impactful of a whole team than Cam Newton. When he comes out at practice, he dancing, he doing his thing, he grooving. Oh, we're going to have a good day. Right? When he's not in the same mood or a little down, probably not going to be as good of a practice. But I saw him locked in and engaged. And Cam was this infectious leader and personality in the locker room. And I was like, dude, let me tell you what I learned was that was one thing. And the other thing is that, man, you got to learn how to get on their level if you want to be a leader of men. First of all, you got to show that you love them or care about them a little bit more, because if you do that, they'll go to the end of the world for you when they know you care about them. But you got to get on their level. So you can't be up here telling them, hey, we need to like pick it up. You got to go down there, meet them where they're at, and then they'll climb with you.
So I like to hear that because Cam, it's gone away a little bit now, but when he was trying to get in that phase of he's going to return to the league and stuff, he said it a lot. Nobody ever questioned him being a bad teammate. And I think the owners, the league, whoever, just had a certain perception of him. But I love Cam Newton.
No, let me tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is, okay? Cam can't be a backup in the NFL.
Too big?
He's too big. He's bigger than your starting quarterback. So you're going to come out there, you're like, I think I like that one better.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's natural. He's got big personality, and you don't want your backup quarterback with big personality.
No, you want them just
I need them lesser than the starting quarterback, right? Because starting quarterback doesn't play well, we're going to go ask Cam, well, what is he doing wrong? And Cam's just going to answer the question. All right? You also don't want your backup quarterback dressing way cleaner and all this other stuff than the starting quarterback. It's just perception is reality until you change it. Learned that from Coach Ron Rivera. He would say it all the time. And that's the perception. And so most locker rooms are not strong enough or confident enough to keep a player like Cam Newton on their team as a backup quarterback because his star just shines too bright and he'd outshine your starter.
Big personality. Shout out to Cam. He just got his jersey retired.
I know. That's why Auburn should have won the game. They had everybody there. Charles Barkley was there. Frank Thomas was there. Everybody was there.
Justin Stuckey
was there.
And I was sitting there so disappointed. But it's okay.
My boy Knox was there. Sorry.
Yeah, it just shout out to you, Cam. But I was just curious to have the point of view of somebody being in that locker room. It's good to hear that you can say you can have quarterback A, quarterback B. They can figure out a different way to get there, but they can both.
It really taught me that. because I had this one opinion, and then it really changed me and opened my eyes that it's more than one way to skin a cat, period. And like, I would say that for a lot of positions and a lot of players. It's not just this one singular look that you got to have. It's a lot of things that are just undefined. And like, Drew didn't have the best arm, but it was good enough.
Yeah.
And he threw with great timing, anticipation, accuracy. Cam had a freaking cannon.
Yeah.
And he was bigger than his offensive lineman blocking for him. So
it's a big dude.
It's just, it's different.